Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing another tech news. Last time I took one of these out was about a week ago. I've been fairly busy with work and that. I've constantly been on call out, so just really haven't had time to do any videos. But we shall do a short one today because I am busy again today. So we'll try and get through this as quickly as possible, but also make it interesting for you if we can. The game in the background is Defiance. I've been playing this since release day. It's really fun. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like a third-person Borderlands-y style game. It's really fun. It is a full-price game. It's an MMO as well. So, but there's no subscription fee. There are microtransactions though, but a lot of it that I've looked through is either sort of like loot find boosts and like XP boosts and stuff like that. It's not major, and it doesn't seem to be too expensive to buy the actual credits you need to buy things. I think you get 600 for £6, so 100 is a quid. So it's really fun. It's really fun. I wasn't a big fan of Borderlands. Mainly, I think, first time I played Borderlands, I was rushed through it. Somebody else had played it a lot more before me. When I was completely rushed through it, didn't get a chance to do the story or anything like that. And Borderlands 2 hasn't really interested me because of that fact, and I'm not a fan of the cel-shaded graphic style either, so that puts me off as well. But we shall carry on with the tech news. Now, there's not really much to talk about. There's not really much that's been going on. Besides, obviously, LucasArts being sold. A lot of people are getting a bit up in arms about that. I myself don't see it as a massive problem. I mean, if you look back at LucasArts' back catalogue, the last game that they actually made themselves was Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, which, to be fair, wasn't all that good of a game. The majority of other games that have been brought out, they have just been there as advisors, and other companies have actually created the game. Now, a lot of people are really up in arms about Disney taking over the whole Star Wars series, and as I said before, Disney do make some really good films. I don't see why people are too worried about what Disney are going to do to the Star Wars franchise, but some people have their beliefs, other people think something else. I, for one, think that Disney aren't going to ruin it. They can only be better than the last ones that bloody came out, because they were terrible. I mean, look. I mean, I watched John Carter from Mars a few months ago, and I enjoyed that film. I thought it was a good film. That's a Disney film. There are quite a lot of Disney films out there that I enjoy, and they're not necessarily all cartoon films either. Disney do make some adult films as well, and not technically adult films, but but they do make some films that are for older audiences rather than just their younger audiences as well. So it'd be nice to see what they do with LucasArts. Maybe we will have some better games come out of it. Maybe we'll have some worse games come out of it. You never know. They've kept a few people on that are just going to be overseers, basically just to oversee projects and that. But most of it's going to be outsourced now to different companies, which technically is what LucasArts were doing in the first place anyway, and it reduces the risk to Disney as a company because they don't have to really front any money. If the game flops, then the game flops. It's the developer's fault rather than LucasArts' fault. So it'd be nice to see what actually does go on with that. But I suppose we're gonna have to wait a little while. I mean, Star Wars 1313 has been cancelled, I believe. But who's to say that won't get picked up somewhere else along the line? I mean, because it was quite far into development, as I'm led to believe. So hopefully that might get picked up again later on down the line. Second thing I would like to talk about is a billionaire is building an actual robotic Jurassic Park. An Australian billionaire, his name is Clive Palmer. He's going to create a realistic Jurassic Park. He's just purchased 117 animatronic dinosaurs. But this is just stupid. I'd actually love to go here if this is actually a thing. Robotic dinosaurs, an animatronic Tyrannosaurus Rex, bones, and everything like that. It's gonna be immense. 20-meter long. I can't even pronounce the word what that says, but it's an early relative of the crocodile. 20-meter long. This is just. I read this. I looked at this and I thought, what? Why? Oh my God! Is this pointing towards maybe a new Jurassic Park film? I know it's not. It's not official that this park is being made, but this could actually lay the way for a new Jurassic Park film, which would be quite good. I mean, let's face it. Number 3 wasn't all that good, but number 2 was all right, and number 1, everybody loves the first Jurassic Park. But it's supposed to be given the original Jurassic Park layout, so you'll have like the cars and everything like that run through all these animatronic dinosaurs. It says on the notes here that they are not as likely to go rogue and start feasting out on toilet-bound lawyers. So that's the thing. That's the thing. But just in case, if you are a lawyer, I would probably recommend that you don't visit this park. not when it first opens anyway. Just in case, you never know. You don't want to be sitting there with a glass of water on the dashboard and it starts rumbling, and you're having to get caught with your pants down and eaten by a T-Rex. That wouldn't be something that I would enjoy myself. But you know, whatever floats your boat. That's really all I want to talk to you about today. There's not really much been going on. There's been a lot of news about Facebook Home and stuff like that, but I haven't really read too much into that. It doesn't really seem all that interesting. It's just another form of Facebook, and I think it's integrated into Android, so you can actually have Facebook on your home screen rather than having to go into it as an app, which it just seems ridiculously lazy in my opinion. If you really need to be on Facebook that much, then you've got a serious problem. But other than that, there's not been much going on. And Windows XP putting businesses at risk, and this is now, believe it or not, but there's so many firms out there that have left it too late to upgrade from Windows XP, which Microsoft is ceasing to support in a year's time, that they might have problems actually changing over and getting used to the new stuff. But other than that, there's not been terribly much going on, to be quite honest with you. And that's it. So I will see you guys next time. See ya!